Digital Storytelling and Electronic Learning Trends by Katie Meyer. The earliest known form of storytelling are the cave paintings found at Lascaux Caves in the Pyrenees Mountains in southern France. Storytelling later progressed from the oral stories told by bards in ancient courts to the scribes in the Renaissance. Today, people receive information through stories told either through newspapers, television, or internet. What is digital storytelling? Digital storytelling, at its most basic core, is the practice of using computer-based tools to tell stories. There are a wealth of other terms used to describe this practice, such as digital documentaries, computer-based narratives, digital essays, electronic memoirs, interactive storytelling, etc. But in general, they all revolve around the idea of combining the art of telling stories with a variety of multimedia, including graphics, audio, video, and web publishing. Ken Burns is also credited with making one of the first examples of digital storytelling with his documentary The Civil War. He used first-person narration, archival images, modern cinematography, and music to reveal the emotion of this historical event. Dana Ackley was another pioneer in digital storytelling. Ken Burns is also credited with making one of the first examples of digital storytelling with his documentary The Civil War. He used first-person narration, archival images, modern cinematography, How can it be used in education? Digital storytelling is a useful tool for both students and teachers. Teachers can use digital storytelling to introduce new concepts or to help reinforce hard-to-grasp lessons. Students benefit from digital storytelling because it increases their creativity, encourages literacy, and increases their reading skills while introducing them to many new forms of media. It also allows them to share their stories online on a global scale. Although teachers and students benefit from the use of new technology, it may be difficult for them to master the many forms of multimedia needed to create a digital story. Students may also struggle to come up with original concepts. for their stories that they are creating. When the students finish their stories, the teacher may have problems storing them on the computer because of the large size of the files. Copyrights on music, video, and images can also be an issue. Although teachers and students benefit from the use of new technology, it may be difficult for them to master the many forms of multimedia needed to create a digital story. Students may also struggle to come up with original concepts for their stories that they are creating. When the students finish their stories, the teacher may have problems storing them on the computer because of the large size of the files. Copyrights on music, video, and images can also be an issue. This is the Center for Digital Storytelling's list of the 7 most important elements of storytelling: point of view, dramatic question, emotional content, voice, music, economy, and rhythm.
I love digital storytelling. Okay. Digital storytelling is when you tell a story on the computer with pictures and everything.
A way sort of to communicate on computer with pictures.
Highlighting my sentences and picking colors. I like to record in my voice. I went to Santa Barbara. We went to the beach and we found shells. Is it the lion? Is it the dragon?
All of it.
I liked everything and how you could do whatever you want and then make it like a movie. I liked putting the pictures in order and making them smaller. Doing the sound effects. Picking the sounds and sound effects. I liked everything, and especially putting the pictures in order. I liked putting the pictures in order and doing different music. I also like putting the music in special ways and stuff like that. Putting all the pictures in order and then choosing the sound effects from them.
It's also extra noise to make it a little bit more realistic. Like you have whatever it is right, like going next to you, or you're holding it in your hands. It makes it look.
It could be like maybe in Finding Nemo, like just the fish making bubbles like. They're like something like in Star Wars where whenever the lightsabers clash, they make a sound. Maybe if you mess up, you could like delete it and start it again, or you could delete a certain part and do that part again.
Editing as in like basically kind of sort of like what Eiley said, like if you didn't really like it, then you could just like delete a certain part and then you could you just like put it in the trash, and then you can either start over again or just keep on going.
When you undo, you go. It's basically you go back and take away what you just did if you like it. If you have to like split and edit, or it'll just if we erase the whole thing, and then you can undo it and then hit split. Where your red marker is, that's where it's gonna split. If you erase that. It's just like when you like edit a paper, what you do is you like check it off if it's right, but if it's wrong, you like cross it out and then like put something new in. I think that I like because you could move if you did it in the wrong place and but you did it in a different place, you can just move it, and so you don't have to you don't have to do a whole big thing and then put it back in again. You can just move it.
These are some helpful websites that either show you how to make a digital story of your own or contain teaching resources to help you implement digital storytelling in your classroom.